business launch off, and we want everybody to join us, in the process.
Absolutely.
Right.
And we just want to thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for the support. We know this is just the beginning. And Shakira and I both know that this vision is just much bigger than us. So we're excited for what we're going to do for Maryland and how we're going to help people change their health, help people get more money in their pocket. And we just know that God is the one that's behind this. Because it was funny, I was praying days before Shakira reached out to me. I was like, God, I'm procrastinating on these meetings. Help us go through. And Shakira texted me, we need to get these meetings started. I was like, all right, God, come through. Shakira's ready. Let's go. And we're here. So we're really, really excited and really want to thank you guys for your support. So we're going to hear some very, very exciting life that's going to change your mind. So Shakira has been with the business for about 7 months now, who's about her business. She owns her own daycare.
About a year, Fern, almost a year.
I think at least.
She started off with Total Life Changes. I had no idea what this company was, who it was about, what she was doing, or anything. All I know is Fern was losing weight, and she was making money. She wasn't making money yet, but she was dropping them pounds, and I'm like, what in the world? Okay, I'm just gonna watch. Like everybody else, I was doing the same thing what y'all was doing. I was sitting there, and I was just watching. 6 months down the line, I contacted Fern. Fern, what are you doing? Because at this time, she is now part of TLC. And I'm like, okay, well, I got some things going on. I'm now, in the process of getting my daycare up and, full running. And she finally talked to me and told me about some of the things that she was doing. And I, of course, again, I sat there and I just watched. And I'm glad I watched, because when I watched, I knew exactly where I was going. I knew I knew my purpose, because everybody who knows me knows my purpose is I love helping people. And because I love helping people, this was the direction that I needed to go. But before all that took place, I was like, well, I need to lose some weight. So I decided to jump on board. June of 2016 is when I jumped on board. I started using the products, and the products are simply amazing. My first 30 days, I lost over 20 pounds. With
That's awesome.
3 products, 30 pounds. My very first product, and I'm definitely going to go in and tell you about my very first product. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about, my story. 2011, I was diagnosed with a blood clot. 2014, I was diagnosed with a blood clot again, on top of low iron, and I was pregnant. My asthma was kicking in. All kinds of things was happening to my body, and I had no idea what it was. The doctors finally got a little bit under control, threw me on medications, told me that for the rest of my life, I was going to be on blood thinners. I was taking shots 2 times a day for the rest of my life. And I was like, no, it's got to be another way. And so between the blood clots, the iron was low during my pregnancy, so I ended up having 4 iron infusions. Iron infusion is happened because the iron pills that the doctors kept increasing were not absorbing into my bloodstream. Wow. So because those things were not working, I had to go and sit and get the iron infusion done. Iron infusion is nothing but liquid iron. So that I'm sitting there, IV in my arm, and that's how iron is put into my body. Ever since then, my body's been great. So, when I was talking to Fern, I was like, Fern, well, tell me a little bit about the products. So she started telling me about Nutriverse. Nutriverse is my favorite product. It's like liquid gold.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yes,
I mean,
Lord.
y'all have who uses Nutriverse?
Yes, yes, amen.
Right?
Amen.
Yes, Nutriverse is liquid gold, right? When I found out about the Nutriverse, I was like, oh, a liquid multivitamin? I never heard such of a thing. So, the Nutriverse was TLC's very first product. It was brought on board by our very own CEO, visionary, Mr. Jack Fallon. He actually created this product in the basement of his home 17 years ago. And why are we just hearing about this now? Y'all, anybody know why we just hearing about it now? TLC is actually a global company. When I say global, a lot of our products means that we are international. TLC started out in the international market. We are now, 3 years ago, TLC has become a part of the U.S. and we're located right in Ira, Michigan. Jack Fallon had a vision, and his vision is now has taken over people's health as well as their wealth. Okay? So the Nutriverse is a liquid vitamin. This liquid vitamin is it absorbs into your bloodstream at 98%. Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
Can y'all say 98?
98.
98, yes, 98%. So when this goes into your bloodstream at 98%, guess what this does? This just gives you a big boost of energy. It also helps you grow your hair. Y'all see my skin? It's glowing. It's glowing. And me being a daycare provider, I need it. And this was my very, very, very first product that I had to try. 98% absorption rate. A tablespoon of this is like eating 10 salads in one day. Who eating 10 salads in one day? You eating 10 salads in one day? No, I'm
Not even in a month.
I love me a salad, boy, good Lord. Not no 10 salads in one day. So, the Nutriverse is infused with 72 minerals, 12 herbs, 19 amino acids, fruits, veggies, multi-grains. It's infused with a lot of things, and it's a great, great product. So this is good for everyone, young and old, okay? So Nutriverse, got it?
Got it.
Yes. All right, so my next product was is our tea. How many of y'all had tea before?
Jesus.
Yes. How many of y'all got some testimonies about this tea? Yes, this tea is amazing. The tea is a detox tea. This is not a weight loss tea. This tea is essential to our daily diet. Y'all hear? Essential. Y'all got it?
Essential.
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 We need this stuff in our system. The tea is good for the young as well as the old. Okay? You can drink it hot or cold. All you need is 2 8-ounce glasses a day. This will help you with all kinds of things by removing the intestinal sludge from your body. It also helps with parasites. Yeah, everybody like, parasites? Yeah, each and every one of y'all got parasites in your body. And it all comes from the animal protein that you guys eat every single day. Okay? So we all are walking around here with those, with that in our system. So it also cleanses the liver, the kidneys, the colons, as well as other organs. So the tea has amazing things. So who can give me a testimony about their weight loss? I Miss Margaret.
Hi, everybody.
pounds, 5 days. Excellent.
The best thing that has happened so far with the tea is I'm on another journey, fitness journey, and my diet has changed tremendously.
Good.
And it's high protein, and it's not just vegetables, but it's more high protein, which is getting clogged because of it. So I drank the tea, and it's moving me. It really is helping me
Yes.
move. So I'm glad.
Excellent.
Wow, had a testimony about the tea. Fern, how many pounds have you lost with the tea?
Oh my gosh, I have lost about 51 pounds.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank TLC.
Anika. Yes, Miss Anika Gutman is here.
I lost the first month I did the tea. I lost 18 pounds, but more inches.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
nice. So yes, the other product that I also used within my first 30 days of, being with TLC, going on my weight loss journey, the doctor, when the doctor told me that I was pushing almost 300 pounds, yes, I'm 6'1", but I had never been that weight during a pregnancy. So it really was like heartbreaking because I'm like, what did I do? Where is this weight coming from? And I couldn't figure it out. So, during that whole process, I did the NutriBurst, I was doing the tea, and then I decided, well, I need to lose some more weight a lot faster. I got 30 days. My 20-year class reunion is coming. I'm not going to be that one sitting there like, woo! No, I'm going to be that little skinny girl walking in the door. I want to be back the way I was 20 years ago. So, Fern and I was talking, and, she was telling me about another product that she was using called the Resolution 20. And I'm like, Fern, what is Resolution 20? She was like, well, it's a gastric bypass in the bottle.
Yes.
I said, who?
Yes.
Gastric bypass in the bottle. So you're telling me I ain't got to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get all this off? No. I said, well, okay, explain to me what I got to do. So she said, well, all you got to do is take 10 drops underneath the tongue. Change your diet to a 1,200 calorie diet a day. Okay, I can do that because that's all I'm doing anyway, or maybe even less. I said, well, do I need to exercise? No. Oh, this is even better. So I don't have time in the day to exercise. I'm a daycare provider. So my time of getting my exercise in is running around with them kids. That's about it. So that was my only way of getting my exercise in. But at the same time, these resolution drops were curbing my appetite. It was curbing my appetite so much that I had to set a reminder to make myself eat.
Wow.
So with the drops, the tea, and the NutriBurst, all of them collaborated together, made me lose over 20 pounds in 30 days.
Excellent.
So I was looking amazing.
Yes.
And as you can see, I posted right here my first 30 days. Yes, I was so excited just to see the results. See the results sitting there. It's just amazing. And again, TLC knew exactly what they were doing when it came to building up all these products, right? All right. Anybody else have any results about the resolution drops? No. I'm gonna need y'all to get on it. Get on it. You want it quick and fast? Yes, that's gonna be the way to work. So I told you guys about my situation with the blood clots. 2011, I had one in my right leg, which is a rare place to have, because usually when a person gets a blood clot, it's usually in the left leg. The left leg is usually the leg that stays the most steadiest when you're, sitting for 3 to 4 hours at a time. So usually that's where a clot forms. But unfortunately, mine's formed in my right leg in the back of my knee. Don't know how, it just happened. So that was 2011, fast forward 2014, during my pregnancy, the doctors already knew I had one, so as a preventive, they're like, okay, well, we're going to throw you on the shots first just to prevent. It was already too late. I ended up with a blood clot in my lungs as well as in the same exact spot in my leg. And I'm like, okay, this is round 2. At round 2, you're now prone to get them for the rest of your life.
Jesus.
So I was like, okay, well, now that I'm stuck getting this for the rest of my life, what are my options? My first set of medication in 2011, I had a reaction to. So I can't go back to that medication. So round 2, they're like, well, you need to go on these shots. You need to be on these shots for the rest of your life. I said, no, you're not going to leave me on these shots for the rest of my life. I can't do it. You got to find me another option. Of course, the medicals decided that they were not going to approve the next set of medication. So I continued doing my shots. So then I was sitting here and I was listening to Anika talk about, another product. And then checked out the side to come out with another product called Slim AM.
Yes.
And that Slim AM, boy, let me tell you, Slim AM increases your energy, and it also helps with your cardiovascular health.
Yeah.
That sound like my area. So I was like, okay, well, cool. It also alleviates cell inflammation, increases energy, as well as improves your performance during exercise. Okay, well, I need to exercise a little bit more. I need to improve, my whole cardiovascular. I need to get everything going because the doctors was like, you need to lose some weight because we can't get no blood out these arms.
Mm.
No, we're not going to do that either. So, Slim AM is infused with L-arginine. Anybody know what L-arginine is? No? All right, well, L-arginine stimulates and releases the growth hormones, insulin, and other body substances within the body, okay? And then it's also, it converts it into nitric oxide. Anybody know what nitric oxide is? No? Let me tell you what this nitric oxide, because this is where it gets me when it comes to these blood clots. The nitric oxide, what it's going to do is going to help widen my blood vessels. Can y'all say widen? Yes. So it's going to help widen my blood vessels. So it's going to help me keep from getting everything from sticking on top of each other. So when it widens, it makes it easier for my blood to flow.
Yes.
So when next time I go to the doctor's like, we didn't have no fight today. I said, we did. We didn't have no fight today. It's called Slim AM. It's helping me widen those veins. So that way it makes it a lot easier for you to pull this blood from out of my system.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
At the same time, of course, I was going to be on on that side where I just say, you know what? I'm tired of giving myself shots every two times a day. I pulled myself off my medication. For the time that Slim AM came out, I decided that medication is going to go away. I'm reading this, and if I'm reading this correctly, this is going to help me stay off these shots for the rest of my life.
Wow.
So far, because of the way I see them pulling this blood out of my system, I can say that I can officially say Slim AM is going to keep me off of these shots for the rest of my life.
Let's get one for that.
yes.
I refuse to take another shot of something. I don't even know what it is. And I'm just sticking it every single day, twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about something painful? I'd rather drink something than stick myself. All right? So Slim AM also has another additive that I also like about it. It's called curcumine. This is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. Okay? This is what actually helps reduce the lipids and the plaque levels from sticking.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no more blood clots.
Wow.
So I'll be great for the rest of my life, right? Thank you. So yes, Slim AM is a great product. You just need 1 scoop into 8 to 10 ounces of water. Drink it 5 times out of the week, 2 days off, and let it do its thing. That's all it needs to do is just let it do its thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So of course TLC has like quite a bit of areas. We done talked about detoxing with our infamous tea. We done went into our weight loss with our resolution drops. We've done nutrition, and our nutrition area, I can't really set home with the nutrition but I do have someone who can give me a slight testimony about nutrition when it comes to this product called Chewy. Okay? My dear friend Fern, she uses Chewy quite often. She's that old buff lady. She in the gym every single day, just working it out. Chewy is actually a pure protein that helps build muscle mass. So you guys was looking in that book back there. You saw that man in that book? That man in that book? Y'all didn't see it. Y'all might want to scope it out. But yes, Chewy is protein. It's 100% spirulina. That's pronounced it right? Spirulina. Okay. So it's 100% protein. It's like 59. It has 59 times the amount of iron as it is in spinach. It has 12 times the amount of protein as a steak.
Yes.
So I use it personally just as a meal replacement. Somebody else uses it to gain weight. I sent some to my son because he was like, "Ma, I need to put a little bit more pounds on." I said, "Oh, your little skinny son want to put some more weight on?" Yeah, so I sent him a few pills and just a few because I know if he go too much, he's gonna start. You can't wait. I need my products. Fight over my products. So yes, I sent him some, and so far he's doing very well about adding the weight on. So Chewy has quite. It has two different options of being able to use it. Like I said, I use it as a meal replacement. He uses it as a weight gainer. Fern uses it as to help build muscle mass. So it's a really great, really great product within our nutrition line.
Good info.
How many of you guys, raise your hand if you know someone who has asthma, arthritis, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, menopause. Yes. So we have one of these products called Chaga. Have anybody heard of Chaga before? If you haven't heard of Chaga, please Google it. You will be surprised about what this product actually does. Chaga is a Siberian mushroom that's been around for centuries. It has alleviated quite a bit. Now, we don't make any medical claims. We give testimonies we give real testimonies of how these products actually work for us. And Chaga is an anti-everything, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial. Chaga is known as a adapto agent. What it does is when you take this pill, what it does is it looks for things that it needs to be repaired. So when it looks for those things, it helps us eliminate the other things. So that way we can get rid of those other things, like medications, those chemicals that they build up for us to take to help, lower our blood pressure, to help our diabetes stay level, things like that. Chaga is going to do what it's supposed to do. Chaga will give you a complete and total restoration of your body, right? It also is known, and like I say, you gotta Google it. I'm no doctor. You gotta Google it. It has been known to stop the duplication of cancer cells. So please, if anything, please Google Chaga, because Chaga is it's about to take over and do a lot of things for everyone. Okay. So then we're going to tap into our skincare line. Our skincare line, we have what we call emu oil. How many of you guys use emu oil?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Emu oil is a very it means eat for everything. Eat for everything. I use it on my hair. I use it on my skin. I use it pretty much for everything, and including I have sciatic nerve damage from a second child. So yes, I use it for everything. It actually alleviates pain. Nice. I take it and I rub it on my back, and within about 10 minutes, that pain is gone. And sciatic nerve damage is nothing to play with. It'll definitely put you out of commission. So the emu oil is good for aging skin, acne, stretch marks, sunburn, eczema. I have a daycare child. Her mom brought her in to school. She was like, she has a boo-boo on her arm. She has really bad eczema. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do with it? Like, it sounded like you were watching me. And I'm like, what do you want me to do with it? So I was like, did you put anything on it? And she was like, yeah, but we ran out of stuff. And I was like, well, I said, I have this one product, and it's called emu oil. I said, I can put a little bit on her skin, but you have to give me the okay to do so. And she did. She was like, well, it's something to, just to get it going. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to put it on there. And I showed enough. I took the picture of the before, and I took a picture of the after. And 3 days later, Mom took another picture and showed me how healed her eczema was. Wow. And I was sitting here like, oh, well, this is what she needs. And Mom has been buying ever since then because it keeps her eczema from flaring. It keeps the baby from digging into her skin and opening up her skin because it itches so bad. So yes, emu oil it does everything. It penetrates 7 layers deep. So that means if you're using something else, how about throw that in there and it's going to actually make it go in a lot deeper than what you expected. Okay. When I say about the pain, oh my goodness, the sciatic pain that I receive, I take it and I rub it into that area. Like I said, within 10 minutes, the pain is gone. So when you take this emu oil, it's like taking 2 to 3 ibuprofens in one sitting. So if I can take emu oil versus a pill that I don't even know what it is made of, I'm gonna take that instead any day, right? So that's what emu oil does. It's a really great product. So if you haven't heard of it, you don't know what it's about, please Google it. It's EMU, emu oil. Definitely Google it. It's a great product. So the last part that I'm gonna actually talk about, but I'm only gonna briefly talk about this because I have someone who's here who has like a real testimony, and I would love for her to come up and give us her testimony about this product. This product is called NRG. Woo! NRG is a all natural energy pill. Okay, energy supplement. How many of y'all used to drink Red Bulls? Used to. Monsters. Any of those nasty chemical infused drinks. I can tell you, I used to be one of them, and it did nothing to me but made me crash and burn. Nothing. So with our NRG, it helps, with burning calories. It also helps with mental clarity and focus. Yes. So, but I want to bring forward Miss Anika Goodman, Director Anika Goodman. I want her to give our testimony about NRG.
Hey everybody. As Shakira explained, I was like hundreds of thousands of people who drank energy drinks like Red Bull, Monster, 5-hour, 6-hour, 12-hour. There's so many different things on the market right now, but my drink of choice was the Red Bull. And now they come in different sizes, so of course I was drinking the biggest one. Around that time in my life, I was drinking anywhere from, honestly, 3 to 5 a week. I thought I needed it to keep up with life. I mean, sometimes you just need that extra energy. I'm a mom of 2 kids. I have a 14-year-old son and an 8-year-old daughter, so I try to keep them from killing each other. I'm a wife. I have a full-time job. I also help take care of my father, who's a double amputee, but he lives by himself, and he's doing great, and, just life. So on occasion, I would drink a Red Bull. Not knowing the damage that it was doing to my health. So one day I was and quite honestly, I thought it was indigestion. That's what I thought it was. So we have a medical facility right there at my job. So I went there just to get some Tums. I needed some relief. I had some serious tight pressure in my chest. And so she asked, what did I eat for lunch? And I said, I had a leftover pork chop and I had some string beans. And of course I had my Red Bull to get me over the hump through the day, right? Some people drink coffee and several cups of coffee throughout the day just for that extra energy. So she said, okay, well, I'm going to hook you up to the EKG. And I didn't understand why she wanted to hook me up to the EKG if I just had a pork chop. But what triggered her thinking was the fact that I had a Red Bull. So she hooked me up to the EKG, and my chest is still feeling pretty tight. And she comes back in and she says, okay, 2 things are about to happen. Number 1, we're going to call your husband down here. And number 2, we're calling an ambulance because I think you're getting ready to have a heart attack. What was happening is my heart was very confused on what was going on because there are several chemicals inside of a can of a Red Bull. But there are 2. One is an upper, the other one is a downer. So your body really doesn't know what to do. And my heart was beating very fast, and then it would stop. And then it would jump start again. That's why my chest was tight. So I go to the hospital. They have to flush my whole system out. Since then, I've never touched another Red Bull. So when I found out about NRG, this is actually the product that caught my attention. It wasn't the tea. It was this because I needed that extra energy in my life. NRG is an all-natural energy supplement, as Shakira said, and it burns 300 calories per capsule. Yes. And it suppresses your appetite. I asked for a case. Like, I'll find out about all this other stuff later, but I need this in my life. What I love about this product also is that because it's all natural and it doesn't give you that crash and burn as all of the other chemical-based energy products do. So when you're ready to go to bed, you go to bed. Unless you take NRG at like 6 o'clock at night, yeah, you're going to be watching reruns of CSI at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, but if you need that extra energy, you know you're going to have a busy day. You know you're going to have a busy weekend, or you still have so much to do. In the morning, take an NRG. You can take up to 2, but take 1. And I definitely recommend you try this product. We all know someone who drinks energy drinks. We all know someone who drinks at least 6 cups of coffee a day just for that extra energy. That is so harmful to your health. So that is my testimony with the NRG. Now, up next, I would like to bring up, to present to some and introduce to others, Fern Beatty, who she has had such tremendous success with these products, and I am so excited for both of these young ladies. I'm going to take this time to give my quick spiel on how proud I am of them. Fern saw the results of Total Life Changes. I knew of Fern, let me say that, because we were in a direct sales company, the same one, and did not know each other. We did not have a personal relationship with each other. So we followed each other on social media, and Fern saw my post about Total Life Changes, about the weight loss, about the health, about how it is actually changing people's lives financially as well. That's part of a total life change. Like, I don't care what anybody tells you. Don't let them fool you when you hear, oh, more money, more problems. No, you're going to have problems regardless, but I would like a little bit more money. Okay? Little bit more money, but part of your total health also includes your finances. And Fern has had such tremendous results with her total life change as far as her health goes. As you heard her say, she lost